What's up, YouTube? Y'all see the title of the video. Having sex as a man is pointless, and you don't know why in this whole video. So I need y'all to break that like button, comment down below what you think, fellas, ladies too, and just sit back and enjoy. But my first step, I would say, I just woke up on this morning, y'all. And sometimes I'll be having ideas and just certain thoughts come into my mind, and I just felt the need to give out this information because I really feel like it's needed. First off, I'm going to say, in my opinion, I'm pretty sure a lot of us know this, but we don't remind ourselves. But when it comes to sex with the opposite sex, even with the same sex, depending on your position, me personally, if you know, you know, I do the thrashing, I do the smashing. You dig what I'm saying? But I say that to say this. As a man who's doing the thrashing all the time, you get to a point where you're understanding that you're putting in all the work. It don't matter if I'm doing it with the opposite sex. It don't matter if I'm doing it with the same sex. I'm the one putting in all the work. And a lot of y'all fellas, you got girlfriends, wives, friends with benefits, whatever, even a mistress. Not my business, but I'm just letting y'all know how I'm really just... You know this already, but I'm just bringing it to your attention. Us men are putting in all the work majority of the time. 90% of the time when it comes to any intimate intercourse, we're putting in all the work. We're doing the thrusting. We're doing the initiating. You know, we're doing the foreplay that's leading up to the initiating to the intercourse. You dig what I'm saying? The role play throughout the day. We put in majority all the work. Fellas, comment down below what you think. Do we put in all the work, yes or no? And another thing I'm going to say too, it's kind of a smack in the face. And check this out. We put in all the work, right? And then your partner or whoever you are thrashing on or smashing on, they aren't satisfied. Not to say that you can't satisfy them, but you know, after you done had sex with a certain person a million times, it's not going to be as tense as it was the first 3, 4, 5, or even the first 10 times. You see what I'm saying? So I say that to say this. Mind you, we put in 90% of the work, and your partner that you thrashing on, we already, as a man, y'all know what I'm saying, comment down below, we already got to hold ourselves back from erupting. So tell me, we put in all the work, 90% of the work, leading up to us doing this. Then when it actually comes to the actions, the thrusting, the position changing, all that, the opposite sex, they claim, I couldn't erupt. She didn't get hers. She didn't nut. But as a man, we do all the initiating. We do the thrashing. And on top of that, we got to hold ourselves back from erupting. And then, on top of that, then we're supposed to wait another 30 to 40, whatever minutes for her to get hers. And she didn't have to put in no work, but laying on her back and bending over and sucking a little eggplant for a few minutes. So I'm to the point in my life, ladies and gentlemen, where I'm just like, I'm realizing that all the energy I'm putting out when it comes to me thrusting and thrashing, I'm exerting all of that energy for this situation to even be happening. I'm just being real. So you as a man too, you got to understand that anytime some intercourse is happening, we're putting in the work. What is the opposite sex though? I don't care if you're black, white, Indian, Asian, Aruban. I don't care your race. I'm just being real. When it comes to that intercourse, we're putting in the work. As a man, if you have 2 testicles and a penis, you're putting in the work. What is your lady doing? Laying on her back, bending over, or maybe laying on her side. It's not 50-50. And when I mean 50-50, of course, us men, we aren't expecting what we're given to be receiving that. We're not expecting to be receiving any thrashing. Some of y'all are, but not to knock y'all. I'm just being real. But it's not a fair exchange. Us men, the whole time we thrashing, we got to use all our leg muscles. What does the woman have to use? Y'all comment down below and tell me. Let me know. I've been around the block thousands of times to know what's going on. That's why I even woke up today on this message to let y'all fellas know, like, think about it. Your woman should be cherishing you, especially when it's time for that time, especially when it's freak elite timing. It shouldn't be feeling like you putting in 90 to 95% of the work all the time. Mind you, you got to pay bills. You work 40 hours a week. Some of y'all got kids. You take care of the household. You doing all this work, and then on top of that, when it's time to lay down and get some sleep, now you got to focus it on, oh, let me make sure I hit this spot right so she can get hers tonight. You would think most women would be like, I know he work hard. I know he trying to come up with $1 million, $1 billion company. He always initiating. I'm going to try to initiate. I'm going to do some foreplay throughout the day. I'm going to let him erupt and let him know that he doesn't have to worry about me because I just want to make him happy. We don't hear that shit. A gnat. We don't hear that, fellas. Comment down below if you do. And if you do, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say you're lucky, but you have a good one. But the majority of us men, when we're having intercourse, we're the one damn near doing 100% of the work. The initiating, the foreplay, everything. Having to tell your partner, put that outfit on because I like that. You shouldn't even have to tell your person that. It's like you have to walk these hoes through everything to please you in the bedroom. Or then, I cannot talk. Then it gets to a point in life where you're tired of even telling a woman or your partner what you expect in the bedroom. You expect them to know after a certain, you know what I'm saying? You've been telling them this 10,000 times. You expect them to know this by now. And then it goes back to what? Shout out to Game God Golden. She don't like you. Because why do women all automatically think when it comes to having SEX, they don't have to put in no work? No work at all. Just lay on your back, bend over, lay on your side. And most of the time, us men, what we do? Erupt. And then it's done. But let's be real. A lot of these women are claim and swear up and down, oh, he don't know how to F-U-C-K. The eggplant was weak. But that's easy for her to say because she not putting in no work. It's easy for you to say my eggplant weak, my dick weak, my dick whack. It's easy for you to say you're not putting in no work, you're not initiating shit. To be real, a lot of women in households and marriages and staying with their boyfriend and shit, they don't even want to F that man. They doing it because they know that's what comes with the household duties. This her boyfriend for 3-4 years. She been living with him. She ain't got to pay no bills. Only thing she got to do is give it a little neck here and there. And when he up, get penetrated. But then she gonna go back in the group chat talking down and you talking about, oh yeah, it was weak, it was whack. All that. So then her homegirls know all y'all business. But don't none of the homegirls get on that one friend like, did you do anything? Did you initiate? Did you shake that twat on him early in the day? Did you give him that neck before goddamn dinner time? Did he get out the shower and you already ready for him? Are you initiating? They're not. But they're the first ones to tell or try to knock your name through the mud talking about some, oh, it's weak. And I'm to the point in my life, ladies and gentlemen, now where I don't give a fuck. Like, I genuinely don't give a fuck. I could have, for an example, I could fuck on y'all favorite female rapper, singer, whoever. Let's use Lotto for instance, because I always use Megan Thee Stallion. Let's use Lotto, Big Lotto. Shout out to her. You dig what I'm saying? It can even be her. I don't give a fuck if that bitch tell me, she go telling the internet, oh, his dick gonna stay up. He goddamn couldn't last in it. He couldn't even make me nut. You know why I don't care? Because most of the time, the bitch you planning on trying to make her nut, she don't even like you like that for her to nut. Let me run that back. She don't even like you enough for her to erupt on you. So why the hell why the hell will we be putting in all the work? Keep putting all this work, exerting all this energy into partners who don't like you like that, don't appreciate you like that, don't see you like they see their celebrity crush or their favorite athlete or their most favorite person in the world. These hoes' favorite person in the world will be a man, not even the man himself. You don't even hear women say no more, oh, my favorite man is God. You don't even hear that shit no more. These women that say some shit like, oh, Diddy, my favorite person. And I don't give a fuck about that no Diddy shit. I'm dead ass serious. Look at Cassie. I guarantee you, when she was getting all that money, all this and all that, Diddy was her favorite person on the planet. And I'm just being real, bro. Y'all can say I'm tripping all you want. I'm just being real. It's, to me, and my knowledge now, me being 25, it's pointless. I'm not going to say I'm never going to have SCX again, but I'm to the point and I'm really realizing, like, as a man, what am I benefiting out of me doing the thrashing? Soon as I erupt, I'm finna be sleepy, tired, and then in a sense, I'm going to have thoughts in my mind like, damn, did she get hers? Or I might got to deal with a little attitude because say my partner didn't get theirs. You know, she or he didn't erupt. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm going to be real. When it comes to the same sex, I really don't be caring because I just be ready to get my nut and get the fuck on. I'm just being real, respectfully. But I'm talking about for the opposite sex, for real, us men, we you know what I'm saying? We make ourselves insecure because we doing what we do. We like whoever we smashing on. And then you might even be catching a little attitude or whatever. And you like, bitch, why the fuck I'm getting an attitude and I'm giving you what I think you want, which is this. But they get upset because they can't finish, because they can't get themselves to a point where they finish. And some of y'all will be like, most women in here will be like, oh, well, you just don't know what you was doing. No, bitch, she just didn't like me. And that's why I tell a lot of y'all fellas this, bro. I've been around the block thousands of times. I done ran through shorties. I done ran through ninjas. I probably done smashed a pop. I probably done smashed Diddy. Fuck you talking about. That's how many times I done been around the block. Diddy done got there. And Cassie was watching. Dig what I'm saying? And then she got it next. Dig what I'm saying? But I say that to say this. I've been around the block to know women gonna erupt when she like you. When you're doing, it ain't no, oh, if you hitting it right, you hitting it, whatever. It's only a couple moves you can do in the goddamn bedroom. So when women try to be like, oh, his eggplant was weak, his dick was weak. How? Respectful, I ain't trying to be funny. It's only a couple motions you got. You got the circular motions and the basic FUCKING is what? In and out. In and out. You might add the circular motions, or you might back out a little bit and really jam everything in there. Not rough, but y'all know what I mean. It's only a couple positions and motions a man can provide. So when women saying, oh, his eggplant weak, man, she just don't like your dick. She just don't like your cock, as some other people will say. I'm just being real, man. Bro, I'm just being 100. So I'm to the point in my life, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just really understanding, like, nigga, I'm the prize. Because even when we come into this having a sexual setting, I'm putting in all the work. If I wasn't doing no thrusting, we wouldn't be doing no smashing. And you need to have that same thought. So why the fuck is we smashing on folks who don't appreciate the energy that we're exerting into their ass or into her twat? We shooting ourselves in the foot. And then after, like I told y'all, when you done smashing opposite sex and you get yours and she don't get hers, in a sense, you thinking about it like, dang, what's wrong? Like, you might not say nothing. You might not tell your partners. You might not talk to your homegirl about it, but it's in your mind. Damn, what? She don't like me like that? What? Like, did she come? And then think about it. You don't want to feel like a lame by asking her, did she come? Because then clearly that's the answer. If you got to ask her, did she come? She didn't. So it's like, come on now. It's like, in my opinion, it really goes based off who your partner is and do they appreciate you. So I'm to the point in life, and I'm even making this video right now to let y'all fellas know, like, bruh, give all that demonic eggplant, that demon stick, give that to the woman who you know 100% she love your eggplant. She ready to erupt in 3 strokes as soon as you put it in. That's the shorty you need to be knocking down. Not the shorties who, oh, he didn't know how to did. He didn't know how to that. No, bitch, you just don't like me like that. Because when a bitch like you, you can be, ain't no problem. You can have the weakest goddamn stroke game. She still gonna erupt. She gonna find a way. Either she gonna use them fingers, she gonna use the vibrator, the rose. Either way, she gonna erupt. I done did both. I done knocked shorties. I done knocked the shorty goddamn menstrual cycle on a few times. You know what I'm saying? I've even made women come without the rose, without the hand, hands free. And why was that? Why did she orgasm? Why did the women orgasm and you didn't have to play with that box while you hitting it or hitting the rose down there? Because she actually liked you. So I say that to say this. Most of the time we giving away your quote-unquote weak or good, whatever. You're giving away your eggplant to a person who don't appreciate you like that. So of course they're going to say your shit was weak. Of course. But do you think a person would say your stroke game was weak if she absolutely like you, even if it is weak? I promise you she'll teach you. I promise you she'll teach you to where you doing great in her book. But you know, we not focused on them ladies. We getting the ones that talk too much. We getting the ones that put in no work. We getting the ones that don't put in no effort at all to please you. The only way she look at it like that she pleasing you is by you being able to hit the box. And then the box dry as hell. Let's be real. The box be dry. It don't even be a little wet. It be just enough wetness for you to slide in. Just for you to not get no motherfucking scab on your eggplant. Comment down below what y'all think. I'm just being real, fellas. Stop wasting your energy on these bitches that don't put in no work. Young ladies, women, whatever, your wife, your girlfriend, your mistress. She don't put in no work. She don't appreciate your eggplant. She don't appreciate your loving. She don't. Because if she did, you would know. It wouldn't always be, this is her. Me. If she really fought with you and understood, she would know, damn, maybe he really just tired today. He did work 60 hours this week. And then on top of that, we finna go to bed, watch a movie. Then, even when it comes to intercourse, I'm not doing nothing but just laying on my side. So then he doing all the work on that too. Comment down below what y'all think, ladies and gentlemen. Fellas, please comment down below what you think. Am I lying? Do y'all feel what I'm saying? If you made it to the end of the video, comment down below you feel what I'm saying. Let me know I'm not crazy. Because I know I'm not crazy. But y'all going to solidify and let me know and confirm that I'm not crazy. So I'll see y'all in the next video. It's Friday. Enjoy your Friday. But make sure you break that like button and comment down in the comment section and let me know. Ladies, you go ahead and let me know too your insight. But fellas, come on, man. If you made it to the end of the video, comment down below. See y'all in the next video.